Let's go dance.
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Tools. Always take tools. You never know when you might need a buttload of money really fast. Okay, so here we go. Cheater.
Nice work. Let's get moving.
I like those. How did they get through a locked door? Huh? How are you guys already in here? But you didn't do anything except watch. I did everything.
We may have a problem here.
Movement detected. Movement detected. Institute. By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
Alright. Yeah, really? No kidding. Just to get charging on up ahead.
Statistically speaking, your survival is improbable.
Destruction of fellow citizens verified.
Nice.
Laser. And where's the... There it is. Who's... Oh. Serpentine.
Damn synths have compromised most of the facility. Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead. No prisoners!
Yeah.
Lock and load! Tango down! No
Good
mercy!
job, gang. Stuck out of...
I don't think we're alone.
No, really?
Long live the Brotherhood!
Who's picking up a pipe pistol at this point in the game? You don't have something better than a pipe pistol by now? You're doing something wrong.
Engine cores ahead. Should be our final stop. Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section. The transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core. It looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now and find a way to get the facility's power back online. There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area.
got it.
Bingo.
Chunk jet. I wonder.
The main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs.
I'm just not giving me anything to work with here. Ah. Well, there's got to be some. Misclick. How are there none? There's always like 3 or 4. Really? Alright. Really? Oh. Nope. 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 Frick a frack.
Yes.
Better idea.
Jeering, leering, laughing, mocking, taunting.
Oh, he graduated all right from high school. It's fine, I'm sure he took shop class. Oh look, he's reading the science mags. How cute.
Har har har. Shop class. Let's see them make this in shop class. My marvel of engineering. The finest in weaponized refuse acceleration. My beauty. My junk jet. They'll see.
I know Outlet doesn't have the password in it. Really? What's going on here? There we go. Finally.
Engine core power restored. Thermal engine fueled, primed, and standing by for your command. Command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. 5. 4. Where did you go?
I have a feeling if I hadn't powered this thing up, that eventually he would have killed it all anyway.
1. Engine firing. Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
Oh my god! Are you alright?
Got cooked by those flames. But thanks to my power armor, I'm still in one piece. The important thing is that we're still alive. We have a way to get to the transmitter. Let's go.
Alright.
Going up. Going up.
Alright. I go out. I
We've got company.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
think there's a
Locks
Thank you,
really
Donna.
strong.
Someone present.
Movement detected.
Hostile light force.
magazine. Oh, just a fat man.
Attack efficiency decreased.
Targeting sensors fully operational.
You mind? I'm loading.
We're clear. I hope that's the last of them. Damn it. I don't see the device anywhere. Fan out and check the synth remains. They may have mapped the transmitter as well.
Going up. Going up.
Let's get out. We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
I guess you can't blast him again. He's like, okay, that's not funny anymore.
Going up.
I like it when they hide the load screens, like in the elevator. It doesn't break immersion as much like that. Until Danse teleports through a closed door.
The bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
There.
Paladin.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
What are you talking about? It was smooth as butter.
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
We're both alive and the transmitter's been secured. There's no need to scrutinize the details.
I suppose that's it then.
Not necessarily. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
Critical shots do double damage, and the critical leader feels 15% faster. Nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome, civilian. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. When we met at the police station, you told me you wanted to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Is that something you're still willing to do? Or should we just say our goodbyes?
I'd be honored to join.
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station, and we'll discuss the details.
All right.
Paladin Danse. Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Aelin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest
Don't give me the
recruit to
stink eye.
Brotherhood. She shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think she has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Recruit? After all I did to help, I was expecting more.
Hey, consider yourself lucky. It took me more than a month of training before they let me run my first mission.
So you decided to stay, huh?
A whole
I
month,
expected
huh?
you to take your payment and run.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with, huh? What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough girl. It's gonna take a lot more than completing one mission to impress me.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
That won't be a problem.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture, so I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
That was quick. You're only a recruit until you earn the next rank. Also, I'm promoting you tonight.
Fair enough.
Outstanding, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
She doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Prydwen. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Excuse
Where are
me,
you going,
Paladin
darling?
Danse.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Yeah.
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're
Boy,
about
they
to get
didn't
to
even
know the
did it.
Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Alright. Heading up topside.
Can't believe Maxon brought the Prydwen here. Those
There's
energy
a magazine
readings we
over
picked
here
up
somewhere.
Must have been more important than I thought.
Yeah.
Sunglasses,
Whatever
I'll
it was
take
really
those.
stirred up a hornet's nest. Looks like it's gonna be a full-scale war.
Which means we better prep this place in case someone smarter than a pack of ferals decides we're a target.
Amen to that.
Wait. Up in here. Take that. I sworn there was a magazine in somewhere. No? Maybe it's on one of these desks? Love the suspenders and slacks. Hey, I'm CoffeeZilla, and today we're going to be debunking a crypto scam. I'll take that. 50.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Even when they're firing on us? Oh, there's CIT.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
This is the USS Constitution. Fun fact, this is a real ship. The last wooden hull ship in the United States Navy. It's kind of a museum ship. Obviously they don't really use it at all in combat. It's just a... They keep it around just to be like, yeah, this is what the Navy used to look like. Isn't it cool? But, any sailor who gets to serve on that ship, it is one of the highest privileges in the Navy. Because they only take, like, the best of the best of the best.
She is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted her to Initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing.
That's me.
You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry? A little soft around the edges, aren't you? If you want to earn your place among the best, you need to toughen up. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxson wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, nope, that's a wall. Get out of the wall.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Elder.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
If you say so.
I can understand your indecisiveness. Turning your weapons on the very same people that you're trying to save can be a bitter pill to swallow.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Elder Maxson?
Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship.
I guess I gotta go say hi to everybody before I can tell them about the courser chip.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxson and Paladin Dance.
I just did that.
So how did it look out there?
Paladin Dance.
We've got a lot
There
of
you
work
are.
ahead of us, brother.
How did it go with Elder Maxson?
Maxson seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxson's a brilliant tactician. a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking, bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Good, because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical
Ooh,
exam?
finally, I literally just got here like 5 minutes ago.
Sure, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Those species aren't my type.
Good. I find the practice highly distasteful myself. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Let's talk to Proctor Tegan. I bet he has some excellent mods for our power armor.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
There it is. Thanks, brother.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. And this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
As long as I don't end up in the brig.
Don't worry. Last thing I'd want to do. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting, and since I'm stuck up here manning this one
I don't want to
man's,
do this stupid
after you're
side
done
quest.
with the meet and greet.
Right?
In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Don't despair, sister. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
So, hey, walking away like that is just plain rude.
You just walk up to people start talking to him without saying hello first?
Ingram?
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
I can handle myself.
Hey, if Paladin Danse vouched for you, that's good enough for me. You just don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I understand.
Good. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
Time to suit up. How can I help you, Knight?
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Finish familiarizing yourself with the Pridwin's personnel. Then meet me on the flight deck.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Pridwin, what do you think, Knight?
She's very impressive.
Yes, quite a feat of engineering, isn't she? It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years to design, and more than twice that to build.
Time well spent, I'd say.
Indeed. With the Pridwin in our arsenal, we can mobilize our entire division, sending her anywhere that Elder Maxon wishes her to go. Her presence in the Commonwealth ensures that our mission to defeat the Institute will end in victory.
Did the Brotherhood ever build other airships?
There were less advanced versions of the ship built on the West Coast a long time ago. Historical records about their current status are in dispute, but we're fairly certain that they were destroyed. In any event, I hope your tour of the Pridwin helped acclimate you to our way of life up here. I think you'll find that the more familiar you become with both her capabilities and her crew, the longer you'll survive as a member of the Brotherhood. You're dismissed, Knight.
Captain. Sequence initiated.
Welcome back to the command
Mission
deck,
time,
soldier.
14 minutes.
System deltas at 100%. Secondary deltas standing by.
Dead. Advice to live by.
Tighten up the meter.
Like that?
Now split the difference. Now half.
Where is my...
Elder Maxon ordered me.
Start down there. So many load screens.
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure.
Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust
We
me.
should stock up
You
on
know.
supplies
Good.
before we begin our next mission.
Firing.
All right, all right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime. Thank God.
Knight?
There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between.
Let's go talk to Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Whatever suits you.
Expanding the technological knowledge of the Brotherhood is what suits me. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew. You were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
If you want my help, just ask already.
I wasn't aware you were interested, Knight.
I'm not. I just want you to ask so I can say no.
Keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing use. Pardon me, Knight. But I don't believe we were finished speaking.
I don't want this quest. It's annoying and it never ends.
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Just learning my way around the Predwin.
Learning your way around? Ah, I see. You're the new recruit that Paladin Danse described in his report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What exactly is a research patrol?
Simply put, we send a small two-man team to scout a location and evaluate its technical and historical relevance. Saves us from sending an entire retrieval team to a worthless location.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open. I'm authorized to pay. And if you wish to be assigned, in any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
I hate getting this quest. I wish they had given you an option to be like, no, dude, I have better things to do with my time.
I think
And
she
go
loves her
collect
little
garbage
zoo
for
a
you.
bit too much.
Because that quest never completes. Get out of the... Why is there a handrail there? It's at the bottom.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up. Drop before you head out.
Alright, I guess I have to go and kill super mutants before.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness.
Ah, go to the right.
Stay away from ferals.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants.
Strong, only
Having
need
those
hammer.
aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear
Look, you don't have to
arsenal
convince
at their
me, my guy.
fingertips. Now,
I said
we have
aye,
a
aye,
vertibird
sir.
on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
What is this power armor doing to my strength? $15? Yeah. It's a one. It says board the vertibird, but when I board this one, all it does is take me down.
Get on that gunship, soldier. I want Fort Strong cleared and that
What
stockpile
gunship?
secured.
It's not there.
My experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Alright, you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research.
Baby City Police Scribe. This bid is
Guard TV? Why? What'd you get?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Shipping out end of next rotation. I'll try to leave a couple.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the Capitol wasteland.
Remember your 3 C's. Cranium, crotch, center mass.
Why is this gunship down here?
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
I wonder what would happen if we just started firing on the Penguin right now.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
This gun sucks. I can move a lot faster. Oh, just put me on the ground. Just land.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Fridwin for repairs.
Stupid metal man. Yeah, 2 agility, that's nice.
Ah! Bring it!
Dude, come on. And with up. what this guy had. Ooh, comfy pillow. The rest of that is strange. So I've been thinking, I know when I first started this playthrough that I said that Phase 4 was going to be building a settlement. I might abbreviate that. I mean, I'm gonna take an episode or two to build up Sanctuary Hills, but that's probably where I'm gonna stop. This is not a character that is meant to build up, you know, a big sprawling network of settlements. Hold on. I'm taking this off. It's slowing me down, and it's making me weaker. Look at that, now I got a 21 strength. You know you're OP when putting on power armor actually makes you weaker.
Getting hungry.
Yes.
Well, now you're not hungry anymore. You're welcome. Mutant kebab. Trash, trash. What's a pipe rope? Don't need it.
That's it.
More spec ops.
There we go.
Little sneaky snake. I could take some of those mods. God, I hate that they have empty whiskey bottles that just say whiskey. Going over here, it's clearly a dead end. Tuxedo. Oh, come on. Oh. I think that happens if you're too close. Well, go ahead and use this real quick. We'll do that. And then at level 50... What was the other one? Was it Party Girl? That's maxed out. Yeah, I think it was Party Girl is going to be level 50. When the build will be done. The rank I put into local leader and the rank I put into armorer, which this was just wasted. I just threw this away. I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. Both of those ranks should have gone into endurance. So you could max endurance out at 51 and then go pick up the bobblehead. Because then that way, by level 51, you have a max strength, max endurance, max agility. Those are the only stats on this build that really, really matter. Intelligence and perception, you can leave them at 1. They don't matter. Charisma, with a 7, you're fine. All you really needed charisma for was to get up to Party Girl. And luck with a 5, you get that up to, you know, just for Idiot Savant. That's all you really need it for. You don't need any of the other stuff over here. And, you know, with Party Girl 3... you're walking around most of the time with an 8 luck anyway. You know that and some Day Tripper, you're talking double digits luck with no equipment bonus. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this done real quick. Just clear these civilians.
Stuff here. Someone there? Ah, what's that? Disappear! No fair! Gonna be a good fight!
Shush.
Paladin.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
On the elevator ride. Well, I think it's time for a change of attire. Our lady's in the army now, she should look the part. And we happen to have just recently acquired the perfect outfit.
Human-looking synths are the...
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now,
Yeah!
I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Sounds like you're gonna have me crawling through the sewers now.
It could be the sewers, the transit tunnels, or maybe an old vault. We just don't have enough information right now. I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Elder.
Questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
So now what? Well, yeah, I started this. I was looking for a piece of poison armor. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this to go away, so there's another method using poison armor, but my OBS glitched. I explained it all, but I didn't get it on tape, so I'll go over it later. Any of that stuff. Oh, there's another amoral combat, huh? See if I can talk. I just went back out and came back in.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Could those mysterious energy readings that Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to teleportation?
The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Any suggestions on where I should look next?
Whatever you recovered from the Courser at Green Tech, you should bring it to someone who knows how to manipulate Institute technology. Perhaps it will allow you to unlock the mystery of their knack for teleportation. This information could be the final piece of the puzzle. The moment you learn anything concrete, you're to report it to me immediately. Is there anything else, Knight?
He already knows. Okay.
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Maybe I should go talk to Helen? I want to go up,
Station
not down.
keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
Thought I could reach from here.
Our vertibird should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure.
Proctor Ingram.
Oh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer. Oh, this frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Alright, well, I guess I got no choice. I gotta go over here.
There's been panic about the new thing floating in the sky.
I thought it was one of Tinker Tom's aliens.
Aliens are real!
Enough! The blimp is called the Pridwin, and it's operated by the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are a formidable, highly advanced order. And they've come here to destroy synths.
Shit.
Spread the word. The Brotherhood are our enemies. There's no possibility of peace. Tinker Tom will be spearheading a fail-safe plan to deal with this Brotherhood. Codename Red Glare. But for now, we monitor them and keep them clear of our operations. The focus remains on the Institute. You've all got jobs to do. Do them.
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here.
Desdemona.
It's not safe.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a Courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less Courser in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them. So why did you kill him?
I needed a Courser chip. I need the code on it.
You have one of their chips? Intact? Follow me. Now. Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, we got a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages!
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you institute bastard, I got you. All right, solve for n. Come on. Show me that sweet base number. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
One of the most important parts of being part of a covert operation is to spray paint your logo on the wall real big in white paint. That way everybody knows, shh, nobody's supposed to know about us. Tell everyone. Alright, feels like a good spot to stop recording for today. But I wanted to end this episode by going over a few things. Because we have reached level 50. And so, I also did level 49 off screen earlier, but I didn't mention it, because I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the gameplay, but, so 49 went to, I think, Toughness, and then 50 went to Lone Wanderer. The one perk that I feel like I wasted was this one I put into Armorer, because at first I was like, oh, well, yeah, I can upgrade my wraps, but then I looked at the requirements, like, you need Armorer 4, and Blacksmith, I want to say 1 or 2, so it's at least 5 or 6 perks you're investing to get what comes out to a 50 armor rating. It's not worth the investment, but I had already put this in there, so it was kind of wasted. If I had it back, I would have put it into Party Girl. Or, you know, maybe Local Leader, I don't know. This one I put in Local Leader, I would have put that into Endurance. I'm going to be, over the next couple of levels, maxing out Endurance, so we can go get the Endurance bobblehead and put that up to 11. But yeah, basically what you see here, this is the build completed, and I'm going to go ahead and link in the description below the same build that I had linked in the description of my very first video outlining the build. And just to give you guys, this is something I didn't do in that video, but just to give you guys an idea of how really, really beefy this thing can get and how much you can really squeeze out of it, let's just take a look here at how strong we can make this thing. The champion is basically a unique fortifying armor. So I went and picked that up. So I've got left arm, left leg, right arm. I don't have right leg. So we can even still, on top of this, get another 2 strength because we have the right leg that's missing and we don't have the strength bobblehead yet. So right now we're sitting at a 19 strength, and that is no chems. I have 37 caps, so I got my full +3 bonus from that. If I then... Oh, let me save before I do this. I swear, it's like the game knew I was trying to record. Right after I saved, Carla walked into the frame, and then I had to wait 3 days to get rid of her, and then there was a rad storm, and then I realized that I forgot to go and get the serum, and then I came back and it was foggy, and Carla was back somehow. It's like, okay, seriously, just give me a break. I'm trying to film here. Stupid game. Anyway. So, I tried a couple of different combinations. The 2 most obvious ones being the fortifying equipment with the Wild Man's Rags, or if you prefer, the Grognak costume. The stats are identical, the only difference is they're different color. And the other combination I tried was, instead of the Grognak costume, I put on Army Fatigues, which gives a +1 strength and +1 agility, and the Yaogai necklace that you get from the pack, which gives a +2 strength, for a total of +3 on the body. And this combination that I'm wearing actually does about 15% more damage, because in addition to the +2 strength, the rags also give you a bonus to, what does it say? It just says increases wearer's strength and melee damage. So that melee damage increase is another 25%. And that's equivalent to getting another +2.5 strength, because each dot of strength gives you 10%. So a 25% bonus is like a 2.5%, 2.5 strength points. So this, just wearing the Wild Rags, is the equivalent of getting a +4.5 strength, whereas if you wear the Army Fatigues with the Yaogai necklace, which is the next closest combination I could find, that's only a +3 strength, so you're losing effectively 15% damage by wearing that instead of this. The trade-off being is that the Army Fatigues can take the Kevlar weave that you can get from the Underground Railroad, so you can get a much higher defense from that than you'll ever be able to get from this. But with this build, you don't really need defense, because we're already sitting, like I said, at a 19 strength. And then, quick save here, before I use it. If we then just go and use Dirty Wastelander, Mysterious Serum, and Psycho Buff, 33 strength, look at that. And remember, we can still get 2 more strength here, because there's another +1 that we can get from a fortifying right leg, I think is the one I'm missing. One of the limbs is missing. And then we can still get the bobblehead, so we can get this to a 35. Not that it's necessary, because look at the damage that we're dealing. We're already doing 715 damage. And if you really want to go nuts with it, let's go ahead and take this to the extreme right now. I have something that I've been saving since the start of the game. Since basically I was super low level, because I was like, alright, we're never using this again. Where is it? I must have sold it or something. I'll just make another one. Now, this is gratuitously unnecessary. 715 damage on this weapon is already pretty much enough to one-shot anything. Without surprise, without a crit, without blitz. Oh, how did it go up? Oh, look at that, it's 894. Something, maybe it was the Psycho Buff. Wasn't active until after I exited the inventory. So this thing's already doing 900 damage. If we then go ahead and go Yao Guy roast. Look at that. 2,800 damage. You can walk up to anything in the game and just poke it in the face, and it's dead. Now, like I said, the Yao Guy's gratuitous. You don't need it. It's unnecessary for this build. And in fact, you don't even really need most of this stuff. I mean, if you were to go and... Let's just put on Kellogg's outfit. Okay, so I just lost 5 strength and 25% damage. It's still going to do ridiculous damage because I've got the Yao Guy meat. Let me load earlier before I used all that stuff. This is why it's important to save. So you can always reload your backups just in case you want to go backwards. Alright, so... So we got 894. We'll put on Kellogg's outfit. Alright, so you see, I still got 746. You don't even need this equipment. You could just walk around with Kellogg's outfit and some sunglasses and some chems. Like, even the chems aren't... You don't need the serum. Just the Dirty Wastelander's enough. I mean, there's so much power in this build. It's really, really like a matter of you have so much slack and so much flexibility and leeway with how much you want to put into your strength. Like, if you wanted to, you could do all this crazy stuff and leave your strength at a 2. You need 1 rank of strength. You start with a strength of 2 and you just leave it there, and those other 8 points, if you want, you can go and invest them into armorer and blacksmith, like right off the bat, and fully upgrade your weapons and your armor, like really early on in the game. Because if you look at this, you only need 29 to max out blacksmith, and you only need 39 to max out armorer. So, you know, and that's what I like about this build, is because it has such minimal requirements. And it is by virtue of how good this weapon is. This weapon is, because it's fast, it's got incredible speed, and it does have a good base damage. It's not the most damaging thing in the game, but it's a one-handed weapon, and so the speed more than makes up for the fact that it's not S tier, you know, it's A+. But I mean, nobody would think that a knife would do the same damage as a super sledge or, you know, a missile launcher. But it doesn't have to, because the amount of damage that it does manage to get out there is more than enough. That all this other stuff that you have so much flexibility, you can pick and choose, like, oh, well, maybe I don't want to do, you know, like maybe I don't want to do chems. Maybe I don't want to do party girl. That's... that's 5 points you just freed up. Plus you can drop your charisma all the way down to, what is it, a 3? And that's another 3 points. I mean, that's 8 points you just freed up. There's so much flexibility here of what you want to do, of customizability, because that base weapon, this starting weapon, is so good. You can go, well, I want to boost my damage with natural physical strength and max out your strength trait. You could do chems, you could do Dirty Wastelanders, you could just go, you know what, I'm just going to put 2 into strength and I use the serum and power armor, and that's it. And just ignore your strength otherwise beyond that. Because the power armor, well, that'll just put you out. You only need the 2 ranks of strength solely for the purpose of unlocking the melee. Unlocking this skill, Big Leaguer. Otherwise, if it wasn't for Big Leaguer, you wouldn't even need 1 rank in strength. You could just put on power armor and be done. So you do want to put 1 rank in here, then, you know, put on power armor, and that'll put you up to an 11. If you paint it, you could get up to a 12. 12 strength is more than enough. You know, and so you don't need any of the chem perks, you don't need Party Girl, you don't need any of the strength equipment because you're wearing power armor, we wouldn't get the bonus anyway. It's just such a good weapon because of the speed and the fact that it actually does have really good base damage. So you can do a lot with this dagger, and it's impressive to me. And I really hope that, having watched through this playthrough that I've done, that I'm almost done with. I think I got probably 3 or 4 more episodes at most before I'm done. I don't think I'm going to continue playing because there's actually other builds that I've got in mind that I want to try out. So I think I'm going to stop around episode 24, 25. That should be how long it takes me to defeat the Institute. I'm just going to go ahead and ride out Brotherhood of Steel in this playthrough. I did change my outfit because to explain that. As I mentioned, I think I mentioned, I don't know if it made the edit or not. I have a perception deficit here, so I need to use. I have a mod that's supposed to fix this, and the mod's not working. It's the only mod I use. I otherwise play pure vanilla, and it's not working. So the only other way to fix it is I need to find a piece of poisoner armor, put it on, get poisoned, and then wait, and then remove it while I'm still poisoned and wait for the poison to wear off. But it'll only work if I don't have perception gear on. That's why I switched out the patrolman's glasses for the black rim glasses, which give me a bonus to charisma. That's how I got my charisma up to a 10. And then I put on the cowboy hat, which gives me a bonus to endurance, instead of the military cap, which also gives a bonus to perception. Which I think this looks pretty cool. I think this looks pretty badass. And the cowboy hat with the knife and the gloves and the whole outfit, it kind of gives it a little bit of an not Indiana Jones, Crocodile Dundee vibe to it. I don't know if anybody remembers that movie from back in the day. You call that a knife? That's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah, that was a movie from when I was a kid. I feel like I'm dating myself here with that movie reference. But anyway, yeah. So that's the Wild Priestess in a nutshell. I even the equipment that I picked for this, I don't even really need it anymore. I picked it mostly for aesthetics, but also because the Wild Man's Rags is actually a really good item to combo with this because it's very light. It gives you bonus to strength and damage. And you get it in Nuka World. The entire build, you can do the entire build in Nuka World. And it was just when I saw all the synergy of these items together, it really, I thought it was really good. So, anyway, I think this is a pretty good spot to stop this episode. Next time we are going to pick up where we left off. Where did we left off? Man, I've been talking for so long, I forgot where we left off. I think we're going to we left off with, oh, that's right, we were going to go to Virgil. We're going to go to Virgil and get him to make the blueprints to make the teleporter. So, and then we're going to go into the Institute, and we're going to wreck up the place a little bit. Anyway, thanks for checking out my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.